This is the second year that Convio has run the Internet Benchmark Study. Last year we ran analysis on about 30 organizations, and this year 420. And the importance of benchmarking is really to give nonprofit organizations a way to calibrate the performance of their own programs against each other. And we run the benchmarking analysis within segments so that an organization can most easily and clearly identify relevant organizations to compare themselves against. There continues to be a lot of good news in the study. Online revenue is up 26% year on year from the fiscal period of July 2005 to 2006 to July of 2006 to June of 2007. So on that period, revenue is up 26%. Email files have continued to grow at a rate of 32%, which shows that organizations are not just collecting email addresses for their current donors, but are also doing a good job of collecting email addresses for prospective and new constituents of the organization as well. One of the trends I think that's important to watch is that email open rates have declined a little year on year. That's mostly being driven by a segment of nonprofits that we call major emailers, email that have over 250,000 email addresses. And those organizations have been very heavy marketers online and have used email messaging pretty extensively to reach their constituency. The reason why I think those groups are suffering in their email open rates to a degree is that they may be over-marketing to their lists and creating email fatigue. And secondly, we are starting to see more of those groups use tactics like appends to build their lists inorganically. And while appends are a fine strategy to build your list, we typically see lower open and response rates associated with appended emails versus organically grown emails harvested directly from your website. So at Convio, we generate revenue for our clients in several different ways. One is through straight online donation forms for direct response, where an individual goes to a website and goes to a form and then is presented with a number of giving options, ranging from a one-time contribution to a recurring gift to an installment gift, as well as memorial and tribute giving options. In addition, within fundraising, we have a number of organizations who engage in peer-to-peer or constituent-led fundraising, either in the context of special events or in the context of tributes and memorials, where an individual can raise money on behalf of the organization, again, through our regular donation forms. E-commerce has become a new way to drive revenue online in the last few years. Certainly a number of groups are merchandising products online, so some of our faith-based clients are selling religious-related materials through the web. But in addition to that, a number of our clients are also generating fundraising revenue through e-commerce. Defenders of Wildlife, for example, has an adoption center where you can adopt a wolf, a family of wolves, or a pack of wolves, and sponsor them through the e-commerce store. And we find that this can, for some organizations, be a very tangible way to drive online fundraising.